It's easy to get stuck reaching for the same familiar fruits and vegetables, even when you know a colorful variety is key. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggie supplements don't replace fruits and vegetables, but it makes it easy to add more variety to what you already eat. With 31 ingredients that are whole fruits and vegetables, switching it up is easy because we've already taken care of the hard part. Go to balanceofnature.com and get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first set as a new preferred customer by using discount code POD.
The Dominic Carter Show on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
What happened? What happened to that beautiful smile? You know that smile from Mom Donnie during the campaign. What happened to that smile? It was there every day. And then poof, just as soon as all the votes were counted and he won, he became very angry in his victory speech and told us there's a new sheriff in town effective immediately. Excuse me, Mr. Mamdani. Yes, you're the mayor-elect, but you're not sworn in. You're not sworn into office until January 1. So there is not a new sheriff in town. It is still the incumbent mayor, Eric Adams. And so last night, we finally saw the wife. Finally. After all the votes were counted, we finally saw Mommy and Daddy, the two that put the silver spoon in Mom Donnie's mouth. We finally saw them, the movie director, mother, and the college professor, father, with all of those ties to organizations, to groups against Israel. We finally saw all of them on stage. And what a coincidence. A Muslim family, the mayor-elect, the parents, and his wife. And I just note with great interest that New York City has not even elected a woman mayor yet. And now New York is about to have its first Muslim American mayor. Dominic Carter here with you. The number to reach me this hour as we dissect the election, 800-848-9222. Already, the city's fire commissioner, Robert Tucker, who happens to be Jewish, has resigned. He put in his papers this morning. And so it's going to be one heck of a roller coaster the next 4 years. And this, Mom Donnie, from his victory speech.
New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor-elect, it bears repeating. You are coming into office. You're not being sworn in until January 1. You have no power in the city of New York until January 1. You are the mayor coming in, but you are not the mayor as of yet. So all of that rhetoric, put it in the can somewhere in the back. It's just, it's remarkable. Mom Donnie had that smile during the campaign, that beautiful smile. Oh, embrace me, I'm one of you. And then the moment he won, a Jekyll and Hyde moment, and the angry Mom Donnie came out, he showed us his true colors during his victory speech. He says a city of immigrants run by an immigrant now. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm not the only one that noticed how angry the speech was. Listen to Van Jones on CNN.
I think he missed an opportunity. I think the Mom Donnie that we saw on the campaign trail, who was a lot more calm, who was a lot warmer, who was a lot more embracing, was not present in that speech. And I think that Mom Donnie is the one you need to hear from tonight. There are a lot of people trying to figure out, can I get on this train with him or not? Is he going to include me? Is he going to be more of a class warrior even in office? I think he missed a chance tonight to open up and bring more people into the tent. I think his tone was sharp. I think he was using the microphone in a way that he was almost yelling. And that's not the Mamdani that we've seen on TikTok and the great interviews and stuff like that. So I felt like there's a little bit of a character switch here where the warm, open, embracing guy that's close to working people was not on stage tonight, and there was some other voice on stage. That said, he's very young, and he just pulled off something that's very, very difficult. And I wouldn't write him off, but I think he missed an opportunity to open himself up tonight, and I think that will probably cost him.
One of the former candidates in the race, Curtis Sliwa, vowing to keep Mamdani in check.
Let me warn our new leader. If you try to implement socialism, if you try to render our police weak and impotent, if you forsake the people's public safety, we're not only organizing, but we are mobilizing, and we will become the mayor-elect and his supporters' worst enemies, worst nightmare. Yes.
But Mr. Sliwa also under fire at the Cuomo campaign headquarters last night. A lot of angry people, and this was one, and all over the internet, there are videos just like this directed at Mr. Sliwa.
Hold on, sorry.
What do you want to say to Curtis Canarsie? Why you New York? Your own ego. Curtis, I interviewed you. I gave you time. I interviewed all the interviews. I interviewed Andrew. I interviewed you. I interviewed Jim. I interviewed Eric Adams. Eric Adams had the class to know when it was time to walk away. You stayed in for the money. You said it's not money. It's money, Curtis. Come after me now. Because I know why you stayed in this race. It's who everybody you supported, and you ruined New York. And Andrew Cuomo was way better suited to be the mayor. Now we got Zoran Mamdani, who you probably cut a deal with. Go on record, come after me. You New York.
So do you really think that's the way did this for this?
Again, those videos are all over the internet, and chaos ensued a little bit at the Cuomo headquarters as others went after Mr. Sliwa.
By Soros and Mamdani, he threw the election. Curtis Sliwa threw this election. Wake up, New York.
Shame on
Shame on you, Curtis Sliwa. You threw the election. You're a scumbag. You will never be loved in New York City ever again. You are a scumbag. All you know about Sliwa is a scumbag. Shame on Curtis Sliwa. You are New York City. New York City. You New York City.
Some angry people at Mr. Sliwa. 800-848-9222. So let me answer the big question. Before we get to your calls, I've looked at your comments online. Of course, if Mr. Sliwa was not in this race, it would be Mayor Cuomo right now. Here's why. Mamdani came in at 50%. I think Cuomo was at 43%. So, and Mr. Sliwa was at 7, almost 8%. You take that percentage, for argument's sake, and you give it to Cuomo. That means Cuomo would have lost by 1% to 1.5%. 1% to 1.5%. But he would have had the momentum, and Cuomo would have won the election. And I'm not going to say I told you so, but I told you so. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Maureen, line 2 in Teaneck, New Jersey. Maureen, what's on your mind?
I've been trying to get you since last night. First, I'm a Christian, and I prayed so hard that God would save us. Anyway, to make a long story short, is there hope for us now?
What do you think, Maureen?
Well, right now I'm very discouraged. I'm really discouraged. I think that they would even vote in the comments. It scares the life out of me.
Right. Well,
I think.
Go ahead, Maureen.
I don't know. What?
Maureen, your phone line is going in and out. But again, Maureen, this is what I tried to warn of day after day after day after day, that you were going to have Black and Latino voters. It didn't matter what I said or anybody else. It didn't matter how much common sense we made on this station. They were going to go vote for Mamdani. And that's exactly what happened. You look at the numbers from Staten Island, right? Look at Staten Island. Cuomo won Staten Island. So that means the people of Staten Island woke up and said, hell no, we're not going to throw away our votes. Cuomo won Staten Island. Mamdani came in a close second. Mr. Sliwa was in third on Staten Island. And if he can't win Staten Island, that's his base. It's a wrap. And so I want to apologize, Maureen. I tried to ring the alarm bell, but these delusional Sliwa supporters calling up here with all of this nonsense that he could win, he can win. He couldn't win. He lost before he even announced his candidacy. That's the facts. That's the truth. Why is that the case? It's a Democratic town. So, Maureen, I want you to calm down. Don't try not to be upset. But we've got to go through this all together. We're going to get through this together as a city. Keep this in mind, Maureen. Mamdani can come in beating his chest, right? He can't do squat without the state legislature of what his ambitious and agenda is. You're going to hear a lot of him saying, I want to, they won't let me. I want to do this, they won't let me, blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much for the call. Let's go to George, line 1, Long Island. What's on your mind, George?
Dominic, once again, you're right. I just want to say that.
But George, it's not about me being right. George, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You don't think I knew I was right when I was uttering what I was saying day after day? You think I would jump out the window and go after a colleague if I didn't know that I had it down cold? Of course I knew I was right. I knew I was right the moment I said it. But I don't understand some of these listeners. I mean, Mr. Sliwa sold them a bag of goods. I'm sorry. That's what it is. I'm sorry. Go ahead, George.
Okay, I'm trying to compliment you because I agreed with you. But anyway, people are talking now about removing Mamdani because of the citizenship. That's baloney. He's in there for 4 years unless a governor like Stefanik gets in. And the way Mamdani brought out the vote, I don't think Stefanik would beat our present governor. What do you think about that?
Governor Hochul is on the ropes, and she's kissing Mamdani's rear end every way but loose because she wants to ride that momentum. And he's basically like, get off of me. I think she's in deep trouble, but we will see what happens. I think that, for lack of a better term, Congresswoman Stefanik is an 800-pound gorilla in the waiting to be governor of the state of New York. And she's in it to win it, and she's going to bring it. And if you don't believe that she's going to bring it, go ask those Ivy League college professors how it worked out for them when they went up against Congresswoman Stefanik. George, thank you for the great call. Time for a break the day after the election. We see all of your calls. We are coming right back.
It's easy to get stuck reaching for the same familiar fruits and vegetables, even when you know a colorful variety is key. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggie supplements don't replace fruits and vegetables, but it makes it easy to add more variety to what you already eat. With 31 ingredients that are whole fruits and vegetables, switching it up is easy because we've already taken care of the hard part. Go to balanceofnature.com and get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first set as a new preferred customer by using discount code POD.
The Dominic Carter Show. Entertaining and informative on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
What do you think Zoran's best policy is?
I think affordable housing, smaller classrooms, free buses, lower rents, freezing the rents for rent-stabilized buildings.
That sounds great. How do you achieve that?
I think that he has really high hopes, and I think that he has a lot of energy.
And achieve it through hope, or?
I think he's going to achieve it by really having a smart way of dealing with people and picking the proper people to work with him.
What is that smart way of dealing with it?
I think that he has a good sense of people around him. I think he makes good choices, and I think he works well with other people.
Where does the money come from?
He will figure it out. Like, I think that
He hasn't yet.
I think nobody knows where they're going to do it first. I think they work it out as they go along.
In other words, Mr. Mamdani's supporters have absolutely no answer to how things are going to get done. I'm looking at my Twitter at my ex. Jen Jedi says, at Dominic TV, that call for Maureen was heartbreaking. Many people, especially lifelong New Yorkers, are scared and on the verge of tears. What can we do moving forward in addition to praying and standing strong? Please encourage the listeners. We all need it. Jen, my way of encouraging you was up until 9 p.m. last night. I tried my hardest to ring the alarm bell. I tried to explain to Sliwa supporters that they were making a very bad move in sticking with Mr. Sliwa. The damage has been done now. It's over. The election is over. Why do you think Mamdani brought his wife for the first time on stage? Why do you think Mamdani for the first time brought his parents on stage with him? They were just one big happy Muslim family. Because that's his way of telling you, this is my city now. And it is, effective January 1. He's not interested in keeping Jessica Tisch as police commissioner. Now all of a sudden, I want to talk to her. He's a straight up con man that got over. So all we can do at this point, and I really do wish Mr. Sliwa much success, because they're going to be a lot of angry with people at him for a very, very long time. Him and his wife, Nancy, for a very long time. All we can do at this point is we have to just hope for the best. That's all you can do. He's not going to be removed from office, Mayor Mamdani. It's not going to happen. Once he's sworn in, he's in. And he's itching for a fight with Trump because he's already thinking about running for president. Now, historically, when you're the mayor of New York, go ask Eric Adams. Go ask Bill de Blasio if it works trying to run for president. And so, as a matter of fact, Mamdani's already bringing back some de Blasio people. I almost slipped and said the F word. Where, you know what? I mean, it's as simple as that. Let's go to Tony, line 1, White Plains. Tony, what's on your mind?
Yeah, hi, Dominic. I hope I could have a calm conversation with you.
Yeah, Tony, okay, let me do this. I'm 30 seconds from a break. I don't know what makes you think that you got time to sit here and we have a full-blown conversation, but if you want to hold, we can put it on the backside, because if we don't, I only have 15 seconds left. So what do you want to do?
No, I mean, I was a Curtis supporter.
Okay, so you're not listening to a word that I just said. Something is wrong with Tony. I just clearly explained it to him, and he just keeps talking. Hang on, Tony. Time for a break. We're coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show. Entertaining and informative. On the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Hold on, sorry.
What do you want to say to Curtis Canarsie? Why you New York? Your own ego. Curtis, I interviewed you. I gave you time. I interviewed all the interviews. I interviewed Andrew. I interviewed you. I interviewed Jim. I interviewed Eric Adams. Eric Adams had the class to know when it was time to walk away. You stayed in for the money. You said it's not money. It's money, Curtis. Come after me now. Because I know why you stayed in this race. And to everybody you supported, and you ruined New York. And Andrew Cuomo was way better suited to be the mayor. Now we got Zoran Mamdani, who you probably cut a deal with. Go on record, come after me. You New York.
So do you really think that's the way it is for this?
And so, at this point of the program, we normally have like 5 or 6 comments to play for you, but I'm hearing the pain in your voices. And so we've blown all of that out so that we can just talk together. But I got to tell you, I don't understand with people. I told Tony to hold on. I didn't want to cheat him out of time. And he went on with his speech and then hung up when I explained to him that I had a hard break in 15 seconds. Folks, the brakes don't move. I have no option, no choice with that. None. I wish I had more time, but it is what it is. So let's go back to your telephone calls. And I'm trying to pivot away from Mr. Sliwa because what's done is done. I told you folks before the election. I told you what was real, what was not. If it were a normal election, I would have never said a single word about Mr. Sliwa. I would have pulled punches and said, you know, it is what it is, and that's that. But I tried to warn you what the stakes were. Now, you didn't listen, and now you want to complain. I told you there was no either or. It was either Mamdani or it was Cuomo. Those were the only two options on the table. And Mamdani has already told you what he thinks of all of us. Mr. Smiles, during the entire campaign, the pretty boy Mamdani had plenty of smiles to soften the blow. The moment the polls closed and he's declared the winner, the real Mamdani comes out and he's angry at the world. And we finally get to see his wife. We finally get to see Mommy, the Hollywood director, and Daddy, the college professor that belongs to all these groups that hate Israel. We finally got to see the one big Muslim family on one stage, and New York City still has not even elected a woman mayor. But now we have a Muslim mayor coming in January 1. And he already told us he's in charge now. No, Mamdani, I know you think you walk on water, but you're not in charge until January 1. January 1. Janet, Rockland County, line 1. What's on your mind, Janet?
New Yorkers is going to get exactly what they vote for. Radical change and all the freeness. And I have to say one thing. I hope they are ready for a change of clothing. And please don't come up to Rockland when reality starts set in. We don't want you all up here.
No, Janet, wait, Janet, I want them in our county of Rockland. You know why?
Did me?
I want the people to come up to Rockland. Do you know why?
No.
Because I want the value of my house to double or triple. Why wouldn't I want that, Janet?
Okay, that's a good point.
You know, so Janet, help me out, Janet. Help me out. All of the free. It's a scam. You ain't going to get free. He can't deliver free. The legislature's going to say, hell no. Janet, explain this to me. I'm going to keep it real with you. We as people of color, why are we so lost? We'll go for any okie doke. Anybody promising us something, we go for it. Why is that, people of color, Janet?
All the freeness. And I have to say one thing. I hope there are...
Oops, I don't know what happened to Janet there. But let's go. Let's see here. And I you know what? I'm pivoting from Sliwa. I was about to say, because what's done is done. And I will tell you this much. Whatever's in the dark shall come to light. I am one of the best political reporters out there. And I am telling you, whatever is in the dark, I'm going to find out, and I'm going to bring it to light. I'm going to say it again. I am one of the best to do this. And whatever's in the dark shall come to light. You can take that to the bank from me. Let's go here. Let's see. Let's go to Leo, New Jersey. Leo, what's on your mind?
Yes, hi. I want to let you know that, first of all, leaving New York is not a solution because that's exactly what they want. That's exactly what jihad calls for. That's what they've done. If you look around in Denmark, England, France, Amsterdam, Germany, they come, they change the landscape, they make everyone...
all right, Leo, what's your point?
They take over. I'm just saying...
You said that already. Do you have another point?
a win for Mamdani. When we get on the media and we say we're going to leave New York, we're going to leave, that's a win. That's what they want. We're going to fight tooth and nail in New York.
Okay, you said that. Thank you for the call. Let's go. Let's see here to Alex, line 2, Connecticut. Alex, what's on your mind?
Yes, hello, Dominic. I'm a first-time caller, but I love the program. You've been very good at what you're doing.
Thank you. What's on your mind?
And just I want to bring one point that nobody brought up yet. I'm the guy who lives.
Your phone is breaking up terribly, Alex. You said you're the guy that's living. Alex? Okay, Alex is not there. Let's go to Robert in New Jersey, line 1. Robert, what's on your mind?
Good afternoon, Dominic. Why everybody is forgetting in June when there was primary, everybody was screaming, anybody but Cuomo, anybody but Cuomo. And now you're blaming Sliwa for this?
Okay, wait. Go back. Say that again. You're talking too fast. I didn't follow you. Make your point again, please.
But when there was primary in June,
there was a Democrat primary. There was no Republican primary. No other Republican wanted to run. Nobody else wanted to be a sacrificial lamb. But go ahead.
He was screaming ABC.
Nobody was screaming ABC. You're talking about Daddy. ABC was Daddy, Mario Cuomo. Nobody was saying that with this recent primary. Maybe you're just mixing up the ABC. It was speculated that Cuomo was going to win, and Mamdani came out of nowhere because Cuomo ran a Rose Garden strategy, which was a huge mistake. It was damn near 105 degrees that day of the primary, and he had his clock clean. What is your point, Robert?
My point is that you want to reward Cuomo with Curtis votes.
I can't understand. Are you guys understanding what he's saying? I can't understand a word that he's saying. Okay, I'm sorry, Robert. Let's go to John, line 4, Suffolk County on Curtis Sliwa. John, what's on your mind?
How you doing? I just think you're being a little naive, believing that if Curtis Sliwa wasn't in it, that
I'm being naive.
Cuomo would have had
Wait. The election went exactly the way I said it was going to go, and I'm being naive.
Of the Sliwa voters would have went for Cuomo? That's naive to think that that's a possibility. 0.
Okay, well, the fact that so then how do you explain people being mad at Mr. Sliwa? Not me. People being mad at him. Why do you explain that?
Just because they're mad, that means he was wrong? You're also being just disingenuous with the numbers. Cuomo didn't have 43%. He had 41%. So even if you added the 7% from Sliwa,
that puts him at 48.5. Mamdani had 50. I said that Cuomo was 1.5% behind Mamdani, and with momentum, it would have pushed Cuomo over the top. I'm not being disingenuous about anything. What are you talking about?
Well, when you say he had 43% and he only had 41, that's disingenuous.
Okay, no? Well, I don't know what you're referring to, but the bottom line is this. If you add up the numbers, right, Cuomo would have been 1.5% behind Mamdani. And with that momentum, it would have propelled him to victory. Now, you're going to tell me that's wrong?
Yes, because you're assuming 100% of the people for Curtis would have won for Cuomo.
Okay, wait. Do you think they would have voted for the Sliwa supporters? You think they would have voted for Mamdani?
No, they wouldn't have voted.
Okay, so they wouldn't have voted. But it still would have greatly closed the... See, you're still in denial. You still don't want to admit the damage that Mr. Sliwa did. So you're one of those, John, that thought he could win the election?
No, absolutely not. I don't think he's the result of the election right now either, though.
Okay, well then, John, why did no other Republican run?
But because it's New York, because they didn't think they had a chance.
Right. Nobody else wanted to be the sacrificial lamb. See, listen, what I'm trying to say, man, and I'm trying to pull back from Mr. Sliwa here. There's a time for a jokester, and then there's a time to be serious. This was not a time for Curtis and his antics. This was not the time for it. There's a time to say, Ron, it's a joke, and you make your little talking points and get on the debate stage and have your supporters out there. This was not the time for that. And so thank you for the call, John. Instead, we have now Mayor Mamdani. Let's go to Lisa in Queens. Lisa, good afternoon. What's on your mind?
Good afternoon, Curtis. I love your show.
Dominic, not Curtis, but go ahead.
and I listen to you all the time.
Thank you.
But I want to interject two things, if you allow me.
Go ahead.
There was something on X, and then it came out as a video. James O'Keefe and then a guy discovered something, and he went over to James O'Keefe and he gave it to him, and he put it out there. He was an immigrant, and he went over there to this man.
Okay,
I don't know
wait,
where this
Lisa,
guy was.
I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about. I need you to get to the point quickly. What's the point you're trying to make?
And they said, I want to vote. And he says, are you American? He says, no, I'm an immigrant.
Okay, Lisa, again, what is the point? You're telling me the story that I can't follow. What's the point you're trying to make?
I'm trying to say is the illegal immigrants are the ones that got Mondami in over Como. I'm trying to tell you something.
Okay, so then why not say that to begin with? I don't need to hear these long, drawn-out stories. Why not just say that?
It's the truth.
Okay, Lisa, you said you wanted to make a second point. See, this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. The election has happened. You can't change that. You can't take that away from Mamdani. You folks didn't take this seriously when I kept ringing the alarm bell. So you stole the election. Oh. He's the incoming mayor. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's over for the next 4 years. What was the second point you wanted to make, Lisa?
But you didn't want to be, you don't want to be the GOAT, okay? You wanted to use Curtis as the GOAT. So now you're all blaming Curtis. Don't blame him.
Curtis should have never ran. Curtis never had a chance of becoming mayor. Don't you get it, Lisa? He was a joke. Don't you get it? He was never seriously taken. Don't you understand? This is why I begged him not to run. He was one big joke. That's all he ever was going to be. Don't you get it, Lisa?
This is what happened.
This is what happened. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't know here. Corinne apparently has a positive message to New Yorkers after the election. Corinne, line 2, what's on your mind?
Hello, everybody. God bless everybody. This is your favorite social worker from Brooklyn, New York.
Hi, Corinne.
Yes, I'm here to offer support. And this is one of my favorite quotes. And this is from Dale Carnegie. And he says, develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. And guess what, folks? Okay, we have the best president in the world, and his name is President Trump. And trust me, folks, it's resilience. Keep moving forward, all right? Every day is a new day to shine. And, God bless you. I'm Dominic. God bless New York. And God bless America. And thank you, President Trump. We love you. We love you.
And we do. Right. Thank you. Thank you for the positive message. I wish I had the positive words because you folks caught me off guard today, the day after the election. I have to be honest with you. My voice is hanging in there. I'm exhausted. And I did not expect that you would want to hear a message of hope to get through this. I'm looking at my Twitter and my ex. Donna Marie in Philly says, at Dominic TV, you have the patience of a saint with some of these callers. Yes, I do, Donna Marie, because they are bat ass. Oops. We'll leave that alone. Debbie Lebedo says, the lovely Debbie Lebedo. Debbie, I could use a meal. I know you can't. Right now, I could use some of your cooking right now, Debbie, right this second. Debbie says, Dom, you're the expert by experience. I love and respect you. Keep up the good work. People are eating their hats, Sliwa hats. And you got to eat that hat right now with no salt, no pepper, no chaser. You went for the Sliwa nonsense, and now you got to live with it. Time for a break. We are coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
And the Tunnel to Towers Foundation final thoughts of the day. Debbie Lebedo just reminded me of a point I made earlier in the program, and Debbie is correct. She says, hello, the Curtis people in Staten Island voted Cuomo, and he won here. Tell your callers that. Debbie is correct. Andrew Cuomo carried Staten Island. The people of Staten Island said, not on our watch. We're not putting this Mamdani guy in the city hall. They held their nose and did the right thing and voted for Andrew Cuomo. But guess who came in second place on Staten Island? Mamdani. Guess who came in dead last on Staten Island, which is supposed to be his base? Curtis Sliwa. Let's see here. Let's go to Rich in Pennsylvania. Line 2. Rich, what's on your mind?
Thanks, Dominic. Dominic, I'm in Pennsylvania because I'm economically separated from my wife and family. I couldn't run my business in New York City. But
okay, too much information, Rich. We don't need to know all of that. Get to your point, please.
The point I'm making is that down in the city, my family, my next door neighbor's family, the other people in my building, the guys across the street.
Rich, the last time, get to the point.
We all switched our votes to Cuomo because we knew that Curtis couldn't win. For weeks, we were begging for Curtis to drop out. Cuomo would have had the momentum, and he would have won that if Curtis did drop out. He did blow this election. The second thing is that speech that guy gave, I saw as a cry to taking it to the streets. I think he was telling that poor people, disenfranchised people, immigrant people to start getting angry, start getting violent the next time we have a big riot. Who's to stop a box truck from pulling up into an intersection and dropping a load of machetes and bricks?
Okay.
And
All right, Rich. I'm short on time, but thank you for the comment. Here's a comment that doesn't show me which way they're leaning, so that's good. And I want to get in Gracie as well in Rockland County. Let's go to Jackie in New Jersey, line 1. Jackie, we're short on time. I need you to get directly to the point.
Hey, Dominic, you've been really consistent from the beginning about your position with Curtis, not running, and the reasons are very clear. However, the day before the election and the day of the election, I heard something different coming from you, and I trust you. I trust what you say. I trust your judgment. You said something you had not said up until that point. You said that Curtis was incompetent. You said he was not qualified to be
I didn't say he was incompetent. I said he was not qualified.
You said, okay, not qualified. I hadn't heard that before, like from you. I hadn't heard.
Because what I was trying to say, Jackie, is that in another city, then yes, we could overlook the fact that he didn't have the qualifications. And so you have to understand, I have to take my love of Mr. Sliwa and I have to put that in the closet somewhere, right? Because I have to be professional. So what can I judge him on? He ran the Guardian Angels. They can't raise money in New York State anymore because of financial irregularities. That's his claim to fame. That's it. And so how could I say he's qualified?
Why did you feel that you shouldn't say that from the beginning?
That's a great question, Jackie, because I was pulling punches. I was trying my best to help him. And that's why I went on the air day after day and said, don't listen to me. Ignore my advice. Give him money. So, Jackie, I'm being honest with you. The pit bull that I normally am, I pulled all my punches because I was trying my best, everything in my power to help Curtis Sliwa, including having him on, even though I know it went against my better judgment. But, Jackie, that's a great – I'll give you the final say. Gracie, I apologize. I'm out of time. Quickly, Jackie, go ahead.
You have a good heart. A lot of us did the same thing. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you. And folks, I did my best. Day after day, week after week, I tried my best to get him not to run, but I pulled punches constantly to benefit Curtis Sliwa. If I didn't like Curtis Sliwa, I would have destroyed his campaign on day one. I've done it to many other candidates. Believe me, I know how to do it. Folks, all it takes is $11 a month. Donate $11 a month to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation at T2T.org. I'm back at midnight.
Thanks for listening to The Dominic Carter Show. You can hear The Dominic Carter Show weekdays at 3 p.m. and Monday through Thursday at midnight and Sunday starting at 11 p.m. on 77 WABC. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?
It's easy to get stuck reaching for the same familiar fruits and vegetables, even when you know a colorful variety is key. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggie supplements don't replace fruits and vegetables, but it makes it easy to add more variety to what you already eat. With 31 ingredients that are whole fruits and vegetables, switching it up is easy because we've already taken care of the hard part. Go to balanceofnature.com and get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first set as a new preferred customer by using discount code POD.